Town Hall 14 is an extremely interesting town hall in the terms of strategic rushing, and also it's super interesting that we should only spend a month or two before upgrading to Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 16, which since we spent so much time at Town Hall 13, 3 months to be exact, that makes it super interesting. What are these two buildings that we need to focus on? Let's get into it. At Town Hall 14, there are really only two interesting upgrades, and that's the pet house, which is huge, and the blacksmith. Now, battle builders are nice and have a super cool healing mechanic, and the town hall poison can take a little bit of getting used to, but as far as super meta changing, super cool stuff, in my opinion, it's literally just pets and the hog rider puppet. In fact, there's more that you should upgrade as a strategic rusher, but army camps are already maxed. Your regular and dark spell factories are max. Your dark barracks is already max. And the regular barracks only adds electro titans, which are definitely cool, but aren't used a lot in current meta attacks. So could be helpful, but not so much to my style of play. Which brings up the question, as a strategic rusher, should we even bother spending much time at Town Hall 14? And the answer is a resounding no. So if that's the case and we're only going to be here for a short period of time, then what things do we need to focus on upgrading while we are at Town Hall 14? Number one is heroes. We have continued to emphasize throughout the Strategic Rush series that heroes should always be number one in your upgrading strategy. Now, I know there are players and actually good friends who suggest that upgrading heroes is not as important now with the introduction of the hero potion, but I'm going to respectfully disagree. Now, if for some reason you are able to max out your heroes during this short time period at Town Hall 14, then I do recommend that you stop at max Town Hall 14 levels and do not bother putting your heroes down after that point. I will explain why in a full-length video soon, but for now, continue your focus on heroes. Number two should be your clan castle, which is hugely important because not only does it give you an extra 5 troop slots, but it also grants you an additional spell slot. This is massive when it comes to higher level attacks, since it can mean an extra invisibility spell for your blizzard, an extra freeze spell to stop defenses, or an extra skelly spell to distract defenses. It also allows you to accept a 3 spell space clone spell, which is very important for super archer and super minion blimps, which will completely demolish the right types of bases. So definitely focus on your CC early on. Number 3 is your pet house. Now there are 4 levels to your pet house, introducing 4 different pets. If you're wondering which pets you should focus on while at Town Hall 14, then don't miss this video we put out recently. Number 4 is your blacksmith. At this level, we get the hog rider puppet, and in my opinion, it is massively better than the Seeking Shield, so jump on upgrading this amazing piece of equipment with ore, as it will be extremely useful. Number 5 is your town hall. In fact, do not forget to focus on this, because as a strategic rusher, we do want to upgrade to Town Hall 15 very soon. In fact, the moment your pet house, blacksmith, and clan castle are done, there really is no reason to stick around at Town Hall 14, as there are much more important things to focus on at higher town hall levels. Number 6 is going to be any elixir upgrade you might be lagging on. That might be your siege workshop, for example, so work on getting those maxed out. Number 7 is going to be your battle builders. Sure, this defensive mechanic doesn't do much, but it can potentially wreak havoc during an attack, so don't let them stop you from going up, but if you do have time, assign a builder to upgrade his own workshop. If you're still looking for things to upgrade after all that, then continue focusing on your core defenses, which we've gone over in past strategic rushing videos, and your storages. In the lab, we need to continue our focus on armies we will be using in battle, and this is where we'll be starting to make a big shift. Right now, Root Riders have completely overtaken the meta, and so at Town Hall 14, we want to start focusing on troops that play a supporting role in that attack, as we make the switch from lower Town Hall style attacks to the Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 16 meta. So for me, that's the Overgrowth spell, the Apprentice Warden, and one other troop that will be difficult to choose. For example, currently Valks are used to provide support to Mass Root Riders, but mine are still at level 1 because I've never needed them for any armies I've used in attacking up to this point. We can also use Rage Barbarians, but they also have ways to go for me, and they cost DE to activate as a super troop. But make your decision and upgrade whatever army you will be using most often at Town Halls 15 and 16. I also have maxed out Lalo, as it's best if you can have one ground and one air army to work with when looking at a base to attack. I know I listed a lot of things to upgrade at Town Hall 14, but really it's just a pass-through point. The most exciting part of our strategic rushed adventure is coming very soon with Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 16, and we are almost there! If you would like to go on this journey with me, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Also, anybody who might be at Town Hall 14, make sure you share this video with them to give them some idea of what it is they need to focus on. Until the next video, I am TipDog20. I'll see you then.